Hey, I'm Tristan Thompson. I'm representing my group for CSI 3203 Advanced Java. My group members are Sean Azimola and Jason Barnwell. Well, our application is an internet radio application, and what it does is allows users to connect and view and listen to their favorite radio streams from around the world, all in one console. The application also allows users to sign up and display their radio stream so other users can enjoy it. Alright, I'm gonna get into the design. The application has 11 classes that adds this functionality. The first class we're gonna look at is the radio stream class, which works as an information holding class just to store information about the radio stream, like the URL, the author, the description, etc. The next class is the radio stream manager. This holds an array of the radio streams. It also connects to our database through the database connector and populates the radio streams, which is the array of radio stream. Now the database connector, well, as explained before, this just makes a connection with the database and allows you to run queries, pull information from the database. Next we have the broadcast manager, which connects to the database connector also and just runs queries on the database pertaining to the broadcaster. Like if you want to add a broadcaster, validate the user, remove the broadcaster, get broadcaster, get the type of the broadcaster, get information about the broadcaster, etc. There is also the internet radio controller. This class, well, centralizes everything. It allows you to play the radio, stop the radio, adjust the volume, tell you if the radio is playing, get all the radio streams from the radio stream manager. It allows you to add a broadcaster, remove a broadcaster. It does the functionality the broadcaster manager would do, and it connects all of this to the user interface so that there's no business logic within your user interface classes. There's the internet radio UI, which is the main UI of the application. There's the sign up dialog, which is just a sign up box. Yeah, you'll see later. Sign in dialog, and user an administrator UI, which is the UI you'd see the broadcasters and the administrator would see when they log in. And there's also the radio stream player, which I didn't really touch on, but I think the name is self-explanatory. It just accepts the link and plays it. It uses the VLCJ API to do this. It also has to parse the links so that you could get the actual playlist file. Currently, one limitation with the application is that it could only play PLS files or .ram files. Yeah, that's it. Well, that's about it for the design. I'm gonna run the application so that you can get a hands-on feel of how it should. Alright, now we're in the application. This is the screen that will be displayed to the users. You can see the little GIF man, he's dancing to the beats. There's a play button, adjust volume button, a menu button, and stations button. Let me select the radio station. Since we're in Guyana, I'm gonna hit the Hits and Jams Boom FM to see what they have on. Alright, you see, I'm gonna adjust the volume a little. Alright, you see the name of the radio station, the person who created it, and the link to the radio station. And our guy is still dancing here. The stop button now appears because the stream is playing. Alright, turn it up a little so you can see the volume is working. going to stop this for now so that it doesn't interrupt the video. Alright, now I'm going to show you the sign up. Let me sign up. Alright, I'm going to enter the user. Enter the username as Eldon and the password as Marks. Hit sign up. It says thank you for signing up with us, Eldon. Please sign in to complete the sign up. Kind of confusing, but yeah. Alright, we're gonna sign in. Remember, the username was Eldon and the password was Marks. So we're logging in. See, it says admin view, welcome Eldon Marks, and now you could select from the select broadcaster. You could select the user you want to edit. Move this out of the way. Alright, now you see your first name, your last name, your username. Well, the password field is left blank for security's sake. And Eldon data missing, because we just signed up with the names and we didn't enter any data. Now I already loaded a radio stream from Shoutcast. So I'm just going to copy the information so that you can see that it works fine. You could just use collect any radio stream from Shoutcast and this should work okay. So we paste in the URL now. And now we're going to paste in a description. We're going to hit update. Takes you back to the page. Now you could select Eldon Marks and you see all the information is now updated. I'm gonna show you the database and just to confirm that this information was entered. So yeah, now we're in the database. I'm gonna just refresh this page to show you that Eldon Marks was entered. There you can see Eldon Marks, password Eldon. The password, we have hashed it using MD5 just for further security, and the type Eldon Marks is a broadcaster. Alright, now we could check in the stations table. We're gonna refresh this also. So now you see virginity hits 95.5 with the link and everything you just entered. So yeah, that part works fine. Now back to the application. So now you could update it if you would like. You could also hit delete. Are you sure you want to delete Eldon? Hit yes. And you need to enter the password of the person logged in. So to get this deleted. So the password was Marks. So let's hit enter. It's gonna now say goodbye Eldon. Okay, and you're out of the application. So now we need to go back and try to sign in once more using Eldon. And the password Marks. It's gonna now tell you don't exist in our database. Try signing up. So now that we see the sign in and sign up works, I'm gonna show you signing in as an administrator. We're gonna use, well, Tristan, password, and login. The administrator console and the broadcaster console is quite similar. However, administrators could see all the users in the system at the time. all the users signed up with our system. Could go to Sean Azimula, see his information changes. Now we go to Jason Barnwell, see his information changes based on the site he's created. And you see John Wall, well, his information changes also. You could delete if the broadcast deletes. Delete John, he would have to sign in with the broadcast password. And it will say John was deleted. This is generally it for the application. Now you have to sign out. Goodbye, Tristan. Bye. And now we could play a radio stream once more. This is basically it for the application. I'm going to show you that the radio stream changes and it's not just one plane. That's about it. Now I'm gonna take you into a little bit of the code. Well, this is the driver class that creates all of the other classes, that instantiates all the other classes. We're gonna go to the UI. Well, this is the main UI for the application with the little guy dancing. Yeah, that UI. So now the first thing we do is we have the stations button, which populates the J pop-up menu with the names of the radio streams. That's basically it. All the other stuff is basic UI stuff, add label, etc, etc. Yeah, basic. Now we're the login dialog. This was when the dialog that showed sign in. The same similar UI stuff, nothing fascinating. There's a sign up dialog. Then there's the administrator UI, which just has a choice and a few text fields. Now we're gonna go to the controller class. The controller class, which, if you remember, was the central class for the entire program. It has the broadcast manager, which we call broadcaster for now. It has the radio stream manager, which we call radio stream, and the radio stream player. So now we have a boolean playing. We set it to false. We create a new. We instantiate the broadcaster. We instantiate the radio stream, and we instantiate the radio stream player. This public play radio, what this does is just starts the radio. Stop radio stops the radio. Radio volume. Set radio volume just adjusts the radio volume. And it's playing just tells you if the radio stream is playing or not. Get all radio streams. This just returns an array list of all the radio streams, which comes in handy when you're populating the list inside the main UI, the list of all the radio streams. Yeah, that's where that's used. Add a broadcaster now. Now this is mainly used in the sign up section, where it accepts the first name, the last name, the username, the password, and it executes add broadcaster SQL. This is a function within the broadcast manager, and it accepts these names, they are parameters, sorry, and it does some processing here, which it returns true if the broadcaster was added. This is for use in another class. There's validate user, which just executes some query found in the broadcaster class. Remove broadcaster, also executing a query. Get broadcaster, this gets all the broadcasters. Get the broadcaster type, this gets the type of a specific broadcaster, whether it be administrator or broadcaster. This is get broadcaster information, update broadcaster information. Now we're gonna go to the broadcaster manager. This class has a lot of business going on in it. This has a lot of SQL queries, and I'm not gonna go too much in depth with it, but yeah, this does a lot of work with the queries. It also has the MD5 function in it. This allows you to hash the passwords so they could store it in the database. Now we have the radio stream manager, which stores the radio streams and just returns them to the radio controller. Radio stream, well, this is the information class. It just stores the name, the URL, the description, and the author for the radio stream. Now there's the database connector, which is one of the main men in this application. This allows you to connect to the database. It has a connection, a statement, a result set. The database name is Java_Internet Radio. First, we go to setup connection. Well, this has to be placed in a try catch, of course, because it would throw a SQL error. Yeah, it throws an SQL exception if the connection fails. And there is the close connection. It doesn't seem to be doing much, but yeah, it's one of the main classes. And there's the radio stream player, which uses the VLCJ library. This library, well, it accepts the radio streams and makes the connection to it. So yeah, and it parses the files for you, returns them to you. Yeah, that's generally it for the internet radio application. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.